A chance encounter one Sunday morning while on the way to the store to get milk for breakfast led a 9-year-old boy to attend his first Mass in a Catholic church. By the time he was 11, Dwayne Davis was a leader of his parish's youth group. Today, he is Father Dwayne Davis, a priest of the Diocese of Brooklyn and one of the driving forces at the Diocese Vicariate of Black Catholic Concerns. Father Davis is the founder of their youth leadership program, and this coming Saturday, he's organizing a rally designed to motivate and inspire young people. A little while ago, Father Davis and author Carlos Wallace, who will be a keynote speaker on Saturday, visited the Current studios. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. We have a lot to cover. We're in the midst of very difficult times. I don't think I'm exaggerating to call our current state of humanity a crisis with young people at the greatest risk. Father Dwayne, what do we do?
Well, I think it's important for us to kind of give them the tools to help them to be able to move forward, continue to move in society with great hope and great peace. But it's up to us as our responsibility to kind of give them the tools that they need.
And what are these tools in your opinion?
Well, I think, in my opinion, is the leadership tools, the success tools, helping them to cope with everyday reality, and how to really break it down in such a way that they will be able to mature from it and experience life, but also still be able to live in everyday society.
Now we're preparing for this event on Saturday. Carlos, you're a keynote speaker at this event. You met Father Dwayne at a book signing for your book,
Yes.
Life is Not Complicated, You Are. The title alone kind of always gets people, they get the eyebrows up. What is it about the message in your book do you think will resonate with the youth on Saturday and the adults?
In the early chapters of the book, I speak about myself as a young person and with some of the challenges that I faced, and some of the tools that my parents gave me to overcome those challenges. And as they read them, they look up to me, but they kind of look at me as them, and they see the way I overcame those, which is basic principles: mom, dad.
And you also had a very deep spiritual base as well.
Absolutely. My parents, religion and spirituality was deep. Christ every day. It wasn't just on Sunday, it was every day. We lived it.
And those are part of the tools, I'd imagine, that you were speaking about, Father Dwayne. And as Carlos mentioned, it's all about principles, it's all about foundation. We heard a little bit of your story during the introduction to this interview. So we understand now how an adult can make a difference in a young person's life. You found somebody that guided you and that mentored you. That was your spiritual compass. How can we as adults make a difference in the lives of our young Catholics these days?
I think it first starts with us just reaching out and letting them know that they're not alone, that they don't have to walk alone, and to share our own experiences that we've been through in the Catholic Church and in our faith life and our journey. To just share those experiences, I think that's a very important tool. And then be able to be role models. I think our young people are looking for role models in the society. They're looking for the heroes in our society, and so they're constantly looking for that. And if we can continue to be that for them in the best way that we can.
I can't leave this interview without talking about Pope Francis. I am obviously a great fan of his, as I'm sure you are, Carlos. We've talked about this as well. I'm fascinated and absolutely inspired by how he's encouraged our young faithful to embrace the faith. It's cool now to be spiritual and to have faith and to talk about it. How do we in our own lives, in our schools, in our homes, how do we evangelize with this same intense faith? Carlos, we'll start with you.
Well, I want to touch on what he said. I think our youth are looking for role models that they can touch, that they can talk to on a daily basis, not just the ones on TV. And it just goes back to my book. My parents, my grandparents were my role models. And back to you, they made it okay for us to be the kids that did right. And I think we just have to restore that back, show the children today, hey, it's okay to make good grades, to be the leader in your community, to be the one that says, no, that's not right, but we're going to do right.
Father Dwayne, do you agree?
I definitely agree. I think we do need role models, and it really starts, as Carlos says, it starts at home with our parents. And unfortunately, especially in the Black community, they don't always have parents, both mother and father living in the same household. So a lot of times they do need the role model, or maybe a priest to look up to, or someone in their parish that can really kind of give them that guidance that they truly need. But
Okay.
so, but Pope Francis has been doing such a wonderful job that
Absolutely.
he's constantly having you have to have a conversation about your faith every day, or you might have to look up something in the Catechism of the Catholic Church.
Really quickly, I'm going to get some last words from the two of you. Saturday, what should we expect? I want to start with Carlos only because he has spoken, as you have to, Father Dwayne, to the youth over the course of a few years right now. Sometimes you say things they don't want to hear. So how do you, bring a message to them that they're going to accept? Really quickly, 30 seconds.
Well, I always have something to support what I'm saying, and by the end of the conversation, they kind of see what I'm saying. And more often than not, it's the parents that don't want to hear it. The children, they tend to kind of like it.
Father Dwayne.
Well, I think that what to be expected on Saturday. It's going to be a great event. We're expecting over 50 or 75 young people on Saturday itself. And we're really looking to give them some tools that they can walk away with. And the great having Carlos with us and having his book and being able to share that. And we're going to be giving out some of those books as prizes to be able to share that knowledge and that wisdom, and to be able to look at a real live hero in today's society, a real author who is going to be able to sign their books for them. That alone is going to be a great joy for them. So we're really looking forward to it.
I am also looking forward to that too. I'm going to be there myself, hopefully offering some motivation and evangelizing as well. But gentlemen, this is all the time we have. Thank you so much. It's been great having you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.